Hey, fourth grade mathers, welcome to page 171. Listen carefully what the title of this page is called. Harder subtraction with borrowing. So they're being very transparente, very honest with you guys that this is where it gets a little bit harder. So what are you gonna do? Vamos a llorar porque I don't like fractions. No. No. We are going to enfrentar this problem, okay? We are going to conquistar these fractions today. This is harder, which means a little bit más difícil, but it didn't say, did it say impossible? Impossible subtraction with borrowing. Absolutely not. You guys are super smart and you've been construyendo your foundation to learn a lot, right? So now we've learned fractions like this. You have, let's say that you had 3 3/4 minus 1 1/4. This is where we started, right? And we knew that was 3 minus 1 is 2/4, 2 2/4. Okay? You had that. And you're like, Micheska, that is so fácil. I know, right? Okay. Then you had fractions like this. Okay, a little bit harder because we know that we need to cross this out. Make this 2 over 2. 2 minus 1 is 1 over 2. There's your answer. And you're like, but Micheska, now that's super fácil. I know, right? Because you guys are learning so much. Okay, so then the other day you had fractions like this. 7 minus 3 and 1/4, right? And then you had to cross this out and make this 6 and make this 4 and 4. 4 minus 1 is 3 over 4. 6 minus 3 is 3, right? Now you had that. And you're like, yeah, Micheska, it's still a little bit hard, but I'm starting to understand, right? Okay. So now we're going to see fractions like this. And you're like, oh, Micheska, those are so easy. Look, all we have to do is go 1 minus 2 is... Oh, wait a second. 1 minus 2 is impossible. You can't take 1 minus 2. I have one thing and I'm going to take 2 away from it. You can't do that. Okay, Micheska, we're going to subtract up. No, we can't do that either. So now what are we going to do? We're going to borrow. But Micheska, there's already a fraction right there. We can't borrow. Yes, we can. We are going to press start and you can do this. Do you believe me? I'm going to show you. Okay? Look what you do. Now, if this was not here, if that was not there, what would you do? You would cross out the 3, you would make it a 2 because we took 1 away, and you would make this 3 because that's 3, and make it 3 on top because 3 divided by 3 is 1. That's what you would do, right? Guess what? It's the same when you already have this here. There's just one more paso. So you ready to figure out the paso? Are you ready to listen well? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's say that we have this problem. This one's not in your book, I just want to show it to you. 3 1/3 minus 1 2/3, okay? We look at this fraction and we say, no, Micheska, I cannot subtract. I need to borrow. Tell me how I'm going to borrow here. Okay, look what you do. Cross out the 3. Put a 2, because you're taking away 1. Okay. You add it over here. Your denominator is 3, right? And your numerator is 3 because we took away 1. Because 3 divided by 3 is 1. But now all you have to do is add it to what was already there, which was 1/3. So what's this over here? 4/3. And then you're ready to subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2. The denominator is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. And there's your answer. Okay? Miss Jessica, that's not that hard. I know. Okay? It's not that hard because you guys know what to do. Okay? So look. Look at number 1 on your page. Look at number 1 on your page. It says, circle the minuends where borrowing is necessary. Do not work the problems. I don't want to do any of that with you. You don't have to write anything down for number 1. Repito. You don't have to write anything down for number 1, but I want you to look at it. Look at letter A. 1 5/8 minus 7/8. Is it possible to say 5/8 minus 7/8? No. You can't do 5 minus 7. So in this situation, you need to do what? Borrow. Okay, but look at letter B. Look at letter B. 5 3/5 minus 4 3/5. Is it possible to subtract 3/5 and 3/5? Yes, it is. So do you need to borrow? No, you do not. So it's not necessary that you borrow on every fraction problem now, okay? Look at letter C. 11 9/10 minus 7. Is that possible? Yes, it is. You don't need to borrow on that one. 9/10 minus 0 is 9/10. But look at letter D. 4 1/4 minus 3 3/4. Can you subtract 1/4 minus 3/4? No. So what do you need to do? Borrow. Look at letter E. 7 1/3 minus 6 2/3. Can you do that? No. 1/3 minus 2/3 is not possible. So you what? What do you do? Borrow. Okay. Look at letter F. 8 4/9 minus 6 8/9. Can you do that? 4/9 minus 8/9? No. So what do you have to do? Borrow. Okay, so number 1 is just there to show you when you have to borrow and when you don't. Don't do the problems. Don't do the problems. Look at number 2. This is where you start to do your problems. Subtract carefully, it says. Okay, so let's do letter A together. But you're going to do it with me because I want you to learn my pasos. Learn the steps, okay? Okay, we look at the problem, you guys. 1/4 minus 3/4. Is that possible? No. So what do we have to do? Borrow. So here we go. Take away the 3, make it a what? 2. Add over here. What's my denominator supposed to be? 4. So what does my numerator have to be? 4. Good. 1 plus 4 is 5/4. And then we're ready to subtract. 5 minus 3 is 2/4. 2 minus 1 is 1. Hey guys, can we reduce? Yes, you can. What can you divide 2/4 by? 2. That's 1 1/2 is your answer. Okay? Is it hard? No tanto, Miss Jessica. Good. No tanto. It's not hard. Okay, you guys can do this. Try letter B by yourself. Just try letter B by yourself and then we'll check it together. Go for it. Okay, you ready? Okay, 3/5 minus 4/5. Is that possible? No. So Scarlett, what are you gonna do? Borrow. Good. Take away the 8, make it a what, piano? 7. And over here we're gonna add what? of 5 over 5, right? When we take away that 1. 3 plus 5 is what, Selma? 8 over 5, good. So 8 minus 4, Jayla, is 4 over 5. And 7 minus 7 is what, Holly? 0. So 4/5 is your answer, right? Okay, one more I'm going to do with you. Try letter C by yourself, and we'll check it. Okay, ready? What are we going to do? 1 6 minus 5 6 is not possible. So we're going to cross this out and make it a what, Selma? 10. Good. What are we going to add over here, Scarlett? 6 over 6. Okay. 1 plus 6 is what, Candle? 7 over 6. Then we subtract. 7 minus 5 is 2 over 6. And Holly over here? 10 minus 6 is 4. Question for you. Can we reduce? Yes, we can. What are we going to reduce by, Holly? 2. Okay. So, Jayla, what's my new answer? 4 and 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 4 and 1/3 is your answer, guys. Okay? D, E, and F are all yours, and number 3 is not new. You just got to find those common denominators. So if you're having any trouble with that, just let me know. Okay? There you go. That's your lesson for today. If you have any questions, just let me know. Bye, guys.